Okay, thank you. Chante.
Alright, so that was actually a really good segue into mine because I walked into class and I told Whitney that I wasn't, I hadn't been able to get my song that I made to come out quite like I had planned, and she read me that quote, so I thought that was pretty funny. So what I did was, I started with the idea of a cappella, and how like a single sound and a single voice can be an expression of so many things, and then Celia suggested that I could, instead of doing just the idea of a cappella, I could trace a single sound, the beat of an African drum, through Latin American music, through different nations and different genres of music, and see how it was influencing them. So what I did is I pulled pieces from our campus and from YouTube in general, and I put them together, and my connecting theme was the rhythm, because because when you sing, you have a single voice, and when you sing with an accompaniment, you have, in a lot of these cases, there was a drum against a single voice, and then it would build, because one of the things that characterizes African music is the complexity, many, many layers, and that's one of the things that in Latin American music they've picked up in a lot of ways, because they'll have a syncopated beat against a regular beat, and then the singer on top, and it's in a lot of different things in popular music. So one of the things I used Daddy Yankee, one of the clips from class. I found a Afro-Brazilian piece. It's kind of jazzy sounding that has a saxophone against a synthesizer and a drum. And what I did is I started with African traditional beats and then segued into African beats in Latin American music. And so I had an interesting time because in my head I had a different movie creating medium, and I could slow them down. So in it, sometimes the connections aren't as subtle as I would have liked because I didn't have the appropriate technology. But if you listen, you can hear a continuity of beat or a tonal continuity. Generally, it's the beat, because that's what I was really tracing, because that's the main feature of African music. And the images that you'll see on the screen are kind of random. So if you don't want to look at them, that's okay, if you just want to listen, because it's really the songs that I was pulling from. It might be really loud, I didn't check.
La negrita se le salen los pies de la colita.